I've tried making this video like 30 times, and I don't know how you guys do it. The people who make YouTube League of Legends videos, kudos to you, man. I don't know how you make your videos, but it's so hard. Anyways, this video is going to be about League of Legends in high school as a sport. And I'm going to make this, it's going to be really bad. I'm going to try to make it as short as possible. But I just want to talk about League of Legends being a high school sport and why I think it needs to be done. I have no idea how it would be done. I have no knowledge on how a sport becomes, you know, from just being a general game people play like League was before it had like the tournaments and stuff. Now it's in colleges, so I mean, it can be done. It needs to be done in high school, and here's why. Basically, guys, I played League of Legends since then to Season 2, so I played for a long time. It means a lot to me. I love the game. I love what it's given me. It's given me friends all over the world. I spend 4 to 8 hours, depending on if I work or not, a day playing this game, and I want to see it not die out. All the games I've played before have died out, and League of Legends is kind of like almost there, I feel like, in terms of it being considered like a sport like for a long time. Like baseball, for example. I grew up playing baseball in like youth league. And they have high school baseball, college, MLB. So like League of Legends LCS and stuff, that's like the MLB of League of Legends. Now they have colleges that, you know, have League of Legends teams. They have the collegiate tournament or whatever. So I think that eventually, just logically speaking, the next step is high school League of Legends teams. And I don't know how we're supposed to get there, but people need to shove for it. I have no idea how it would be done, but people need to, you know, rally together and try to get this done, because I mean that's just like the next step. And I feel like once you put it in high school, it kind of solidifies the future for League of Legends, right? Because once college is one thing, not everyone goes to college, and definitely kids don't. Like once you're in college, you've already have like hobbies and stuff. So the people that are joining the League of Legends teams in college have already done gaming for a long time. But for high school kids, you know, they're just picking up hobbies. They're just figuring out what they like to do and stuff. And if the kids at a younger age have exposure to, you know, that option to be in a League of Legends high school team, it'd be really good for the scene. I feel like it would solidify the longevity of League of Legends as a whole, because now it's like almost there, but it's not there yet. So I think logically speaking, high school teams are just the next step. And if, for anyone who's wondering, it'd just be like, you know how baseball or high school basketball, high school football, you have regions, like a certain, in your state, you have like regions separated, so you have those schools play each other. How it could be done is like, you know, the team would come over to the other team's school in like an auditorium, which most schools have, and just play each other. And you could the parents could buy tickets, same as like a football stadium, except it'd be in an auditorium, just similar to the LCS is, you know, projection and then the people playing below, which is like, I think it's the next step, right? Like, I don't know, I haven't seen any videos about it or any like text posts about, you know, important people in the scene talking about high school League of Legends, but I think somehow this needs to be done. And the only way it's going to be done is if people get behind it and like try to instill it into happening. Just take me, for example. I grew up, when I was like 10 years old, my dad's like, you need to have a sport that you play. You need to do something. And I was like, oh, fuck, I have no idea. I had no interest. So I was like, I'll play baseball, I guess. So I played baseball until I was in high school, and then eventually I was just like, I'm fucking playing baseball. I didn't really like baseball, but I liked certain parts of baseball. Like, I was a pitcher, so like it was like 1v1 versus the batter, right? I didn't think of it as 1v1, but that's what it was. It was me versus the batter who could pitch better. Could I out-pitch him in his batting ability? And I liked like certain parts of baseball, but ultimately I didn't like it. But if I would have grown up and League of Legends would have been available, holy shit, dude. I played Call of Duty and MapleStory, RuneScape, stuff like that. So like I was already a big gamer, but if League of Legends was available in high school, I think it not only you know, solidifies esports as like a huge thing, because right now I think it's kind of like it's pretty consistent, but like it's not all the way. Like it's not like football is. Football is never gonna die out for like centuries, right? But I think esports is trying to get there, and I think that high school is the next step. And not only does it increase the longevity, but it also creates more talent, right? So like in NA, we're considered like a somewhat weaker scene, but if we have, I mean, this is a long time in the future, obviously, for this to be instilled, but eventually, once you have so many kids playing at such a young age, like if you have every high school playing, having a League of Legends team, eventually people will just get so good at the game. I mean, this is all like it's good for, you know, money making. It's good for exposure. You know, more people viewing, you get more support. You're able to do more things with more money. That's how sponsorship works. It's how, you know, stadiums are built for football, for baseball teams. It's just sponsorship and you know, ticket sales, of course, go into it, merchandise, different things like that. And I think that instilling League of Legends in high school as like a high school sport has a crazy potential. And if anyone else is interested or has any knowledge of if this is even trying to be done, go ahead and feel free to leave a comment in the section below or get in contact with me. I don't know how. I have no idea what to do. I mean, I'm a 21-year-old EMS worker. I don't even go to school right now, but I'm really passionate about League. It's a huge part of my life, and I want to see this happen. I just don't know how it's supposed to happen. So if anyone has any information about if this is even trying to be done or if this is the next step, go ahead and leave your info below. And share this video, like it if you agree with this post or not. And other than that, guys, I'll see you on the Rift.